So, good day, hello everyone, virtual and real-life pilots, rotary wing, helicopter, fixed wing, civilian, military. Right now I'm testing here the COWANSIM. Here, some livery here from COWANSIM here. I don't know which one is this here. But this one is here, a military from the Austrian Air Force. What we have, this one is a real livery. The 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo. I don't know what about this one. Alpha 17010 might be, can be really very the police, privately, might be also private company here. That's I don't know. Canadian, this one, yeah, I remember. Chile Navy, Tiger, Delta, Germany. Ah, this one is also Germany. Delta, Foxtrot, French, Golf, UK, Golf, UK. This one here. It was a time where Bell chose this one for companies, for pipelines, electrical, and it was also trainer. This one here, Hotel Bravo, is Swiss. This one, this might be Rolex. I think it looks like the Rolex, but I'm not 100% sure. Japanese. November, United States. Radio. One is radio, one is radio. I'm not so familiar with this stuff, everything. Coopers, Red Bull, Fire Brigade, Portland Fire Brigade, or what they call a live team, das evac live team. Okay, sheriff, country sheriff, Los Angeles Police Department, medical, then some other stuff here. Santini, okay, all members out there, if you, what's it called? I didn't remember. No, Airwolf. Ah, Airwolf. Santini, Airwolf, yeah. That was my time where I was watching as a kid the series Airwolf. Los Angeles Police Department. So we had a lot of different plain and white. Papa, I don't know which one is this livery. I have to check that. That is, I'm not sure. I'm studying here in Austria, in Zeltweg. The reason is, it was a long time ago, my home place for training, and then I went to Tullendang 11. And let me check first the one livery here. I want to see this. So, what is this exactly? So, camera. Okay, I have to adjust that. So, okay, what is the nationality flag here? On the left hand side. Okay, there is no nationality flag. Okay, up. I don't know. I have to take a look. What exactly this nationality is? Here the one from the Austrian. What is the real livery is? The Echo. Uh, 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo. There is a gas, no, not a Gazelle, Aerobastial Alouette 3 Echo. 3 Charlie was most of the power. I didn't remember exactly, it's a long time ago. Then some trainer with the PC7, PC6, sub 105, but sub 105 was a sub Dragon, the Dragon, and some other stuff here. So take a look here a little bit. Yeah, that's just the Kiowa. So but I must say, Kiowa is not a high skid. High skid is that is always a skid. It is a low skid, okay? In real, it's a low skid, but it's not really a big issue. Mike, they come out with I don't know, but it will be nice. Get the logo. There's Österreichischen Bundesheers, the Austrian military. That's our logo. So take a look about some other stuff here. The hangar, livery, and the canteen here was more. This one is here. This one is the military, the army, and Canadian, and some other stuff. Okay, we go back here. File. So map. A little bit time to load this. Want this? Okay, there's some. So few disappear, but that is not really a big issue at all. So let's see those and okay. Do that later. I jump into my helicopter in Zeltweg and so jump here on the. I think this is the hangar 3, but I'm not really 100% sure. I have an airport chart for this one, but this was 10 years ago. I'm retired from the 10 years ago. So let's take a look. Citation, nice one. Let's take a look. So I'm speaking German and English. That if some people don't really understand English. So first, what I'm doing here is I'm testing out to start hovering, hover, the hover check, hover taxi, then doing in-ground effect, out-of-ground effect, hover, and then I make a traffic pattern. I don't do right now the all auto rotation, nor simulated nor actual. I fly around a little bit and yeah, I only like handling how it flies and so there a lot of stuff here is custom scenery. Yes, a lot of stuff here is made based on the real one. You see here in the back over there, where the white large one to the north is here. This one is the race Apple Ö3, Ö3, the Formula One racing. So, yeah, this is tower, the Austrian tower, not the Austrian tower, but is with the Austrian military logo inside. what we have here wind 270 with 2 knots, and yeah. So we jump in, take a look how it looks inside. So yeah, the right hand side is one small tower. I think I remember that was one was next to the fire brigade, but it's a long time. I forgot everything about what the. Here there's the flight school with the PC, and this is the regular tower here. One is a small, and one is so there's some traffic here, but it will not a big issue here. So here the input, make the input, our act and react, the collective here. I was reading that many people argument there is not possible to but find the gas travel. You cannot do that on the home page of the COWANSIM that you have to do it in the virtual world. But it have an idle release button here, yeah, okay. So you can, so. Okay, first we can do an outside check. I want to do an outside check a little bit here. You have a little bit fun. So take a look here. So I was checking with Shanghai. Here were the civilian glider boxes. Zeltweg will be used for civilian and military, but few civilian here. And this is custom made, yeah. Not this one is in United States. There's no, but this one is what we have. Daimler Buch is this one also, but the other, not this one I don't have here. So, take a look how it looks like this one. Have one ground stuff here. These boots we don't have. Might be similar, same, but we don't have in the military time this. So, 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo. This is a real paint. Is in life. We call that Kiowa. OH-58. Kiowa. We have it with gun, and we don't have rocket. I don't think we have. Only what I noticed that we. Let's take a look inside. Let's put a little bit closer here. This guy looks a little bit similar to my face. I'm not shaved. And here, I don't want to go detail whatever stuff here, but this one, if you do an outside check, if you find this dawn is up, and you should check if the correct might be simulated or full auto rotation. Auto rotation is when you have an engine failure, you have to land. That's only the radio option, but the reason is the engine not producing any more energy to give the energy to the main rotor plate. And if the main rotor plates are standing like this way, then it can break. You have a lot of brake down there, it can break. That's why the centrifugal force is spinning this blade and this blade live only by high rotor spinning. That you have a max rotor and lower rotor. If you pass beyond the max, you can break it. If you're below, you can break it as well. You have to be sure if you have one simulated or have fully auto rotation simulated it only with throttle down to idle T10 and then be using the collective to maintain rotor RPM and flaring about 50 feet. So there's a video, a nice video outside, I can post it later, a nice video from a Canadian trainer from Bell. Now it's no Bell Dextron, as they have names. And it explained very well. Is a British guy or a Canadian guy? I'm not 100% sure. He explained very well about the auto-rotation in the Bell 203, section 26.3. So, long speaking, jump in and let's fly. So, first of all, here you have your stick. I don't go in detail about the setup here. That we can do later. I want to fly this. I don't like the gunfire unit, and the cat here close to my can damage my main rotor, but it's okay. So let's take a look about the collective. Collective is the pitch. Okay, pitch is 1 second. I stop the rotor brake here. So, yeah, it's animated. You can see it. That's a low pitch. That's a high pitch. I want to fly down. I want to fly up. If you have a certain speed, then you need not so much angle. It's similar to the fixed wing aircraft. You see over there is a fixed wing aircraft. Is it level? And you fly straight and level, depend on your energy of your engine. If you have an excess thrust, then you can climb. If you have lower thrust, then you can descend. You can also move the elevator. And what I can move the pitch here to adjust it, and this one is adjusted speed. It's simultaneously. How exactly works this stuff here is explained later here. So, let's go. The instrument is really nice to read. Here you have here engine oil pressure, temperature, transmission oil pressure and temperature, the quantity of the fuel, but be careful. You have gallons here. If you set up gallons and pounds, you don't mix it. You have here gallon, and in the option here, you have here in the weight balance, you have the option here gallon and pound. So make sure if you have pounds, then you have a different weight about the fuel as when you set up the gallon. This one is read it in gallon. If you set up in pounds, double check that. But what I like is I see my code line 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo here. Here the hops meter, we call that hops meter, is how many hours or minutes, second your engine already was running. Load, fuel, turbine in percent, turbine out in temperature. You have here 100 centigrade Celsius to 950 degrees Celsius, but you should not exceed 800 degrees Celsius. Look at the BOH pilot operating handbook or aircraft flight manual, whatever. This says gas produced is how many percent in produce the RPM. Airspeed in mile per hours, outside in knots. We have inside in mile per hours and outside in knots. Blue is normally V. Is it different to the fixed wing? If fixed wing is blue, a little bit different. We have VX, VY. VY is the blue, but can be the maximum speed for clean air. If you have a turbulence, might be you can go below this speed, but not reach more than 100. But it's explaining everything in the manual. Then what we have here, we have two needles here for the rotor, power turbine, and percent RPM. That was a talk before. You have the gas turbine linked to the main rotor and give the energy to the main rotor. That's why we have two needles. One is the rotor, that was called Romeo. One is Tango, called for turbine. That was a different. And we have different markings. You should stay here with the rotor RPM here in this range. That's the lowest markers, the highest markers. And that is the normal range should be when you're flying a normal. That's why you have here a governor increase and decrease. You adjust a little bit. So radar altitude, attitude direction indicator, HSI horizontal situation indicator, altimeter. Here the master caution lights, lead panel lights, vertical speed, turn and bank indicator, 2-minute turn is standard, but there's no tip marks. Fuel valve vent is for the stuff for bleeding, for the warm or cold air. So engine relight off, reset test is little TOT, that is the light here, the red lights here, and the red light comes on here, and you had an overheat engine. So, non-smoking, my favorite stuff. I'm non-smoker. Okay, outside, sorry if someone say, okay, I'm a smoker, and this, I'm a non-smoker. So, overhead panel. Overhead panel is, you have a lot of circuits. The circuits are all possible to. The reason is I put my hand up and feel if one is out or one is in, and make sure also you have to take a look. Bracket as inoperative, we have an S. Okay, fuel and push is already in. Hydraulic. The numbers what is inside is the amps, ampere, 10 amps, 5 amps. If you have one fail, example, the fuel valve, this one is fail. Okay, you have an hydraulic, you have a starter. Okay, I can cargo. Okay, cargo hook. Okay, keep this circuit break out and put it in here in the fuel. Okay, if the one is damaged. Okay, no issue. But normally a few pilots have some circuit breakers as a standby somewhere in a box, and they uh, keep the circuit breakers out. And the circuit breakers is the same thing into your home. Yeah, you have your hometown, your oven, your dishwasher is using electricity and have circuit breakers in somewhere, and they can break and you can change it. Then you can use the oven or dishwasher. So a little bit about the German here. Okay, Bell 206 COWANSIM. Wir haben hier einige Instrumente hier, sehr lesbar. Engine, also Triebwerksöl, Druck und Temperatur, Transmission Öldruck und Temperatur, Treibstoff, dann die Treibstoffmenge, Druck, dann Triebwerks in Prozentanzahl, es nennt sich Torque, das heißt, wie viel Drehmoment ich in Prozent habe. Das ist so Informationsflug, also information flight only in English. Information flight, we use the torque, the lead pilot call out 45 torque, then every wingman know we use 45 torque. Also in der Formationsflug wird der Torque ausgerufen, 45%, 50%, und das ist der Leistungsparameter für die Informationsflug und auch für normale Flüge. Turbinentemperatur 0, das heißt 0, 100 Grad, 200 Grad, 300 bis 950, 1000 Grad, 810 Grad ist wirklich das Maximum. Ich glaube, man kann ein bisschen was überschreiten, aber nicht wirklich viel. Sollte dann wieder runtergehen. So, Gasturbine ist hier auch in Prozentdrehzahl. Geschwindigkeit, wir haben hier Meilen pro Stunde und in Knoten. Turbinen haben wir roter Drehzahl und die Turbine. Die Turbine ist außen, deswegen die lange Nadel mit T, Tango. Und dann die roter Drehzahl, das heißt roter, wo ist der? Okay, der wandert da weg, die Brakes jetzt da released habe. Die Rotorbrakes. Die Rotorbrakes, das sind so Backen, die den Rotor im Stillstand halten. Sollten eigentlich released sein, dann Triebwerk startet, das ist dann nicht so dick. So, Radarhöhenmesser, künstlicher Horizont, Dann haben wir hier den Kurskreisler mit den Navigationsmöglichkeiten, Radiomagnetик Indicator, RMI, ADF oder VR, also das heißt, ich kann einen Non-Direction Beacon ungerichteten Funkfeuer eingeben oder ich kann ein VR Very Omicron Range, das ist ein Funkfeuer, der ein Signal aussendet, einen bestimmten Kurs anfliegen. Höhenmesser, Vertical, Turn Bank and Fuel hier. Also nicht so ins Detail jetzt. Hier die Sicherung, ich habe schon vorher gesagt, wenn eine Sicherung ausfällt, sind 10 Ampere, 1, 3, 5, 3 Ampere. Das heißt, normalerweise ein guter Pilot hat einige Ersatzsicherungen. Und wenn eine Sicherung, sage ich mal, dauernd einen Kurzschluss hat, Shortcut, zum Beispiel hier Charlie Bush, die fällt dann dauernd aus, okay, ich merke meine Steuerung, dann schaue ich in meine Box rein, zack, 10 Ampere brauche ich, okay, nehme die schadhafte Sicherung raus, gebe die neue Sicherung wieder rein. So, sollte man keine haben, deswegen ist es auch gut gezeichnet ist, kann ich GPS verwenden oder wie ich vorhin gesagt habe, kann ich Cargo Hook verwenden. Das heißt, im Notfall kann ich eine schadhafte Sicherung durch die andere Sicherung austauschen. So, die Livery, was draußen ist, das ist eine Original-Livery, die gibt es wirklich. Das heißt, das österreichische Bundesheer hat die Livery. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob sie jetzt noch im Service ist, das heißt im Service erlaubt, ob sie jetzt noch nicht aktuell. So, wir gehen jetzt im Startup Procedure hier. Ich habe jetzt die Checkliste jetzt nicht, deswegen mache ich das ganz einfach äh, aus dem Gedächtnis. Sollte man eigentlich nicht, bitte. Jedes Mal, wenn ihr wirklich fliegen solltet, bitte immer mit Checkliste. Der Grund ist deswegen, die Versicherung zahlt nichts, ja, wenn ihr etwas falsch macht. Ja. Ihr habt es zu belegen, dass ihr das Luftfahrzeug in dem richtigen, korrekten Verfahren verwendet habt. Und dann sagt die Versicherung, okay, der Pilot hat keinen Fehler gemacht, die Versicherung zahlt. You should use always your checklist. Insurance company don't pay when you made a mistake. The reason is if you use the checklist procedure step by step, then is not a pilot error, then the insurance company must pay for it. Otherwise, the insurance company say, okay, no, sir, you did not follow the checklist, you did a mistake, we don't pay. So, first of all, we go over the start. I do it by memory, not really. Make sure the start is, this is important, if it's generated and the start is not energized. Battery, avionic off, BDOT is off, car is off, piston light off, and instrument lights. This is the heater. Heater should be off. Is reducing a little bit of start. So first of all is battery. We hear a sound here and a beeping noise. That is the horn. We put that here. So the make sure TOT. Okay, that is the light when engine is overheated. So, die Batterie einschalten, dann den Sound hier muten und dann Temperature over Temperature, also der Turbine over Temperature Light Test. Also das ist die wenn dann weiß ich, dass das Triebwerk zu heiß war, muss dann abgedreht werden oder beim Landen, wenn nicht schon ein Engine Fire, also Triebwerksbrand ist, landen, muss dann inspiziert werden, ob eine der Turbinenschaufel einen Riss hat, kaputt ist oder irgendwas, also crack or something in the turbine blade. So, a short talk. I don't want to bleed off my battery. So first of all, anti-collision light, position light, anti-collisionslicht, positionslicht here. Fuel is all ready, and the hydraulic stuff here, and I do. Military, they have two ways. We can do the cross, forward and backward, leftward, right, or we can do the box. The Sinatra in United States, inviting fields out, training area for the helicopter. They're doing two different ways. They're flying Bell Texan, not the Bell Texan, Beechcraft Texan, and they fly the Bell. And now they have the new aircraft, the TH-50. 7, not the TH58 anymore, like they have a new one. Wir müssten den Ruder überprüfen. Wir haben die Möglichkeit des Kreis oder die Box, dass wir wissen, okay, es funktioniert alles. Okay, then I call out clear, starting engine, damit das Bodenpersonal hier ein bisschen was weiß, okay. Und Starter halten. Hold the starter, waiting about 15%. And fuel flow. Ah, okay. Yeah, got. Fuel flow. Hold your hand here for the idle release button. Otherwise we get the overheat temperature here. %, start a cutout. And 15% I should see the spinning rotor, but this is how I was looking. So the temperature raised a little bit, slow up. Okay, it's not. I'm not going really in detail. But I don't like this track here, but it's not simulated no collision. In this case we are safe. So make sure engine is stable. We had about 15% RPM on the torque. Temperature about 500 degrees Celsius. I'm happy. And the gas produces about 61, so 62%, looking good. Oh, it's about 63. So, and throttle up slowly here. So. But there's no tendency left and right. Temperature looking good, it's a little bit rising. Normal. About 550 degrees Celsius, 550 and 2 degrees Celsius. So make sure you go from a starter generator and go avionic. Heat we don't require it. Tire and make sure everything is there. So, Startvorgang, Starter halten, dann vom Idle, vom Release, dann vor, dann Start, Zündungsvorgang, aufpassen, dass nicht die Triebwerkstemperatur hoch, wenn dann immer den Idle Release Button gedrückt halten, dann sofort raus oder nicht gedrückt halten, aber dann sofort drücken und dann raus, um das Triebwerk nicht in den Triebwerksbrand zu kommen. So, machen wir da mal. So, everything is set up. Few pilots want to have below the line, few pilots want to have above the line. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, we can adjust it, yep. Okay, I prefer below the line. Reason, if you have it on the line, you don't see it. Might few pilots use it, but below the line is a little bit better to read. I'm above the line. Das Flugzeugsymbol unter der Linie, unter der Horizont, der künstlichen Horizontlinie oder über der. Einige Piloten wollen das unter. Auf der Linie ist ein bisschen schwer zum sehen, aber unter der Linie sieht man schön, dass man level ist. So, Anti-Torque pedal here. Anti-torque pedal a little to the left and take a look how it's lift up the first time here. I mean, it's not really the first time here, but it's a little bit backward here to see a little bit more. Check in left and check in right. Hand signal, thumbs up and ready to go. So a little raising up the collective. The collective is here. This one here, 30%, 30%. 35, little anti-torque to the left, 40, and 45, and like to shoot, yeah, like to shoot, yeah, that was a little bit too much anti-torque. So, little left here. So, den Collective ein bisschen anheben, bis man dann das Gefühl hat, die Maschine will nach links oder rechts, dann weiß man, wie viel Druck ich dann vom Seitenruder, also vom Heckrotor, wie viel Druck ich noch brauche, um dass ich stabil geradeaus. So. Yeah, it's very nice. So, you see the control where I have it? This is more like... I keep a little away after so I don't want to crash, but it's not simulated crash here. But here, and having a little forward here. And I'll take a look at a nice spot where I can... Okay, remember we have one high skid, okay? High skid, yes, we need a little bit higher. I don't remember if the airfield have a spot for the helicopter for the training, but I'm not sure. Also nicht vergessen, das Flugzeug, oder der Hubschrauber hat hier hohe Kufen, Skid nennt man Kufen. Deswegen müssen wir etwas höher schweben, weil sonst würden wir jedes Mal am Boden quasi berühren und das wird nicht sehr, sehr gut ankommen. So, I'm taking a look. I know there's a one-way, second one-way on the right-hand side. I'm going here to the right. Taxiway Hotel. Going to Foxtrot, cross the one-way here. Runway 26 left. And I say to the ATC, put short 26 left, Foxtrot, request cross. As a crossing approved, the north side. So, Hangar 2 und Hangar 3. Also ich melde mich dann bei der Flugsicherung am Boden. Also es ist dann Tower dann schon. Cross the runway. Und going straight to the quest runway. Can go via the runway here. Runway distance marker 800 feet or meters, but I think it's feet 500. That's for... I'm not really sure. I have to take a look. So that is the intersection for grass runway. I'm going for the grass runway here. Decelerating here and go for the grass runway here. The hovering is really, really nice, smooth. Also Schweben ist wirklich schön. So I stop here, going a stable hover. There's not really markable sign down there to maintain my position, but I keep something in my view in relation to this to intact here, and try to station her hover. Also hier habe ich nicht wirklich irgendwas Markantes, wo ich meinen stabilen Schwebeflug quasi halten könnte, aber ich habe hier links und rechts diese Positionsmarkierungen, versuche sie hier zu halten. So what I'm doing here is doing a right hand turn. And check if the temperature Looking stable, doing a left back turn. I hit the ground, that's not what I intend. And the left hand turn here. I'm doing a right hand turn again. That's in ground effect, yeah? Ground effect that's producing. It's, I wouldn't say it's like a hovercraft, but you're producing some lift. And you're hovering above this stuff. So what I'm doing is I get a little bit higher, about 50 feet. 50 feet I'm out of the ground effect. So I'm nearly 50 feet here. Radar altimeter show about 30 feet. So 50 feet here. So check my reference. I use the reference to the left runway and the right building here. Så svæveflug in Bodeneffekt, svæveflug außerhalb der Bodeneffekt. Vorhin war der Schwebeflug im Bodeneffekt, jetzt Schwebeflug außerhalb. Das ist ungefähr 50 Fuß. Ich schaue die Markierung links, ich schaue die Markierung rechts an und versuche die Position zu halten. We need about 65 torque. That's good, but we have a hike about 2,289 feet here. So, den Schwebeflug ist in der Höhe zu halten. Wir haben ungefähr 65% Triebwerksleistung. Das heißt, es ist gut, das Triebwerk ist, funktioniert korrekt. In dem Fall, wir haben die Möglichkeit hier auf einen höheren Berg in Ground-Effekt, also im Bodeneffekt, zu schweben. So, jetzt nach links, turning here to the left. And turning back to the center here. Okay, a little torque necessary to maintain the 50 feet. I'm drifting backward. So then I'm settling down here. So I'm settled complete down here. So I'm adjusting my heading back here. Possibly doing a left-hand turn here. But I must say I'm not any more comfortable with the traffic pattern procedure. They changed it most over the time, but I think if I the right or to the left, I'm not 100% sure. I have to take a look. I fly now the procedure. I'm looking at someone. No, someone did not vote in the chat here. The reason is I don't have an overlay. See if someone writing in the chat. I just double check here. So, no. Okay. So, straight departure. We're doing in the manual explain, the training manual explain straight out departure. What will take off? Yes, hover scan if you want. This is about 70 knots, but the accelerator 7. This is what I can do thereafter. 70 knots, climb to 500 feet and right hand turn, and another right hand turn. 70 to 80 knots and reduce to 70%, 500 maximum 700 feet, going into final, reduce to 60 knots and gradually decelerating to 5 foot cover over your place where you want to stop. So, ich bin jetzt nicht mehr, schon sehr lange her, nachdem ich dann nicht mehr auf dem Flugplatz war, wie das Verfahren ist. Das heißt, ich fliege ganz einfach nach frei, so wie ich es brauche jetzt momentan für den Flug. Das nächste Mal vielleicht verwende ich den Jeppesen Approach Chart, VFR Approach Chart. Das ist die Verfahrensplatzrunde hier tatsächlich. Wir werden einfach starten, 500 Fuß bis maximal 700 Fuß, 70 Knoten. Das heißt, je mehr Geschwindigkeit habe, desto sicherer bin ich, sollte ich einen Triebwerkausfall haben. Dann nach rechts gehen, wenn ich 500 Fuß über Grund habe, 500 Fuß. Ich kann das oder könnte das markieren, 500 Fuß. 500 Fuß. Und dann rechts in den Upwind, Crosswind, Downwind, Base, Final. Also das heißt Abflug, Querflug, also Abflug, Querflug, Gegenanflug, Queranflug und dann Endanflug. So, I'm doing a hover takeoff, Schwebeflug, Schwebeflug, Start here. Engine check. Triebwerk überprüfen, ob alles passt. Wenn nicht, dann kann ich noch abbrechen. If everything works on the engine. If not, then I can abort here. There's no reason. So, and 70, and it's coming up. Anti-torque a little bit. 70%. Anti-torque, also Pedale hier justieren. Und sofort auf 70 Knoten. 500 Fuß pro Minute steigen. 500 Fuß ist hier die Linie, wo 5 steht, 1000 ist da oben. So. Maximum 85. So reducing the collective. To maintain 500 feet, 70 knots for the climb. Checking the pattern. Feet. Steigflug ist mit 500 Fuß pro Minute 70 Knoten. 500 Fuß, dann Rechtskurve. Right-hand turn, standard weight 1 turn of 15 degrees maximum. 15 degrees bank angle maximum. That's 15 degrees maximum and continue climb. A little more torque necessary to prevent losing the lift here. Back in the pattern. Continue to 1000 feet above. Before landing, checklist. Check. Anything? Check the pattern. Always check the pattern. In real life also. Security as a safety reason. Dann der ist der Racing Ö3. Here is the... Okay, it looks green. Yeah, it's not green, it really is way and a little black dog. Das schaut grün aus, das ist eine grüne Rennstrecke. So a beam decelerating to 70 and start descent with 70 knots. 500 feet per minute and 70 knots. So I do a normal descent, not a steep descent here, 500 to 700 maximum. 45 degrees right hand turn, and then when I hit the base, downward pass, now go to the base. Wenn ich dann den Queranflug komme, dann auf 60 Knoten reduzieren. That's a long final. Okay, what's down there for building? Werbung. Werbung ist, wenn eine Werbung hier für eine Firma gemacht wird, die man... Ja. So I'm turning here from base to final and start to 60 decelerating. Boat likes nice. The boat looks nice. Going for the one way here. 60 knots, we really long final. So, die Anfluglichter hier schauen wirklich sehr cool aus. Quasi, Visual Airslope Indication, Sichtanflugbefeuerung. White. You're too high. Too wide, too wet, likes right on. So, gut. Reduziert die Geschwindigkeit, währenddessen ich jetzt die Sinkrate auch anpasst dadurch. Das heißt, wir brauchen dann mehr Gas, um zu verhindern, dass wir eben schneller sinken. So, a little more collective necessary to prevent a steep descent here. I like the scenery. So nicely done approach. Regular car is the transition. Easy and smooth. They must not hurry up. Okay, got a lag here. And they will hover and settle down here. Yeah, it all looks nice. I mean, it's really handy. Okay, to another one. Traffic pattern. Fühlt sich gut an. But what I feel, I need a lot of collective. Also was ich jetzt bemerkt habe, ich brauche relativ viel Kollektiv. Das heißt, Kollektiv ist dieser Hebel hier und ein Anstellwinkel hat, um eben zu steigen. So 500 feet, 70 knots, zoom for 70 knots. 500 feet. Collective coming a little bit down to adjust the speed and the climb rate. Simultaneous with your Stick. Also das heißt, mit dem Kollektiv und mit der Flugsteuerung, mit dem Cycle, sollte man dann die 70 Knoten 500 Fuß pro Minute steigend halten. Passing 400, 300 Fuß over ground, 400 feet above ground, 100 to go. So, die Platzrunde anschauen, traffic pattern, look into the traffic pattern. Someone else here or not. Passing 500, right hand turn, 15 degrees bank angle. I hear the sound of the rotor flapping noise. Actually to 80 while I climb. And downwind. Okay, some lags here. So 1000 feet, level off, and accelerate back to 80. Instrument's really clearly readable. Nice for high for training. Maintain 80, don't go beyond 80, 85. It's using. Adjust the pitch, maintain altitude, and adjust the collective to maintain the speed. So aufpassen, dass wir nicht über die 80 Knoten kommen. Die Höhe mit dem Stick und die Geschwindigkeit mit dem Collective. The beam reducing to 70 knots. Maintain the attitude, don't descend for now. Hit the 70%. Das heißt, wir halten die Höhe. So, jetzt runter mit 70 Knoten, 500 Fuß. So a little down here. Adjust the collective a little bit. Maintain the speed and the pitch. So 45 degrees past, turning to the right here. 45 Grad oder 15 Sekunden. 45 degrees, looking in the rear, or 15 seconds in the pattern. Reducing to 60, 500 feet per minute. Reduzieren to 60 Knoten, 500 Fuß pro Minute. Now the white base. And turning final. Above my control, I use the X52 Pro. I was thinking about to buy some collective and real collective and real stick, but I must say I'm not rich. Yeah, I have to a little bit make sure that I have all my money live. But I'm happy. I mean, it's not really like a real collective and stick, but I work it like a collective, like a orbit it down, like the real one, yeah. Like the here, what is simulated. Also, ich habe gerade vorhin gesagt in Englisch, ich bin nicht reich, deswegen fliege ich jetzt mit X52 Pro. Aber ich will mir dann in der Zukunft dann vielleicht einmal ein Collective anschaffen. und ein Stick und ja. So, another one here. I want to do like a rolling takeoff. Try a rolling takeoff. Okay, jetzt hat jemand gerade was geschrieben. Jetzt muss ich mal das Tablet. Ich habe jetzt momentan kein Licht hier im Zimmer. Jetzt ist es ein bisschen dunkel. Hi, nice landing. Thank you. I do my best. This is the virtual is a little bit is nice, but yeah. So running takeoff. Running takeoff. If you're heavy, you don't have enough power. You have an option. You do raise the collective, and you can sliding on the ground. It's not really good. This is the material, but it's one option and one way how to take off with a high density area, high load, and everything. But you have to be sure that you're doing it in the right place. Everything is a little forward, pushing forward a little bit by maintaining direction control, but not too much forward, otherwise you're flipping over and your skid can go into the grass. In grass is a little bit, you have a little bit more track. Keep an eye about your track at the concrete or bitumen, it have a little less friction, less track. That's a grass. I tried. I did not before this stuff here. Okay, but I raised up here. But I'm not really 100% familiar how the Bell do it. I was only flying with some people here as a passenger and did fly, but not really a training. So I think it's about I do about 50. So keep it a little bit forward. So I'm sliding here. And then comes the transition lift. I'm accelerating here. If I have an engine failure, I can stop immediately on a low and try to. But I can check that in really high load condition. Is there where the boat slides? Or is this aircraft? No, the aircraft must be a name. Den Rollstart verwendet man eigentlich, wenn man sehr schwer ist. Das heißt, wir haben einen hohen Druck, hohe Temperatur. Der Hubschrauber will nicht wirklich mit der Leistung abheben. Dann habe ich die Möglichkeit mit einem Rollstart, also wir sagen halt Rollstart oder ich weiß nicht, was wirklich der Deutsch heißt, einen laufenden Start halt. Das heißt, man gibt den Kollektiv so weit drauf, dass man abheben könnte und man schwebt dann halt im Bodennähe, bis man die Abhebegeschwindigkeit erreicht dann. So I'm turning now nearly here to the right. So what I want to do is the same approach like before. I want to test a little bit quick stop, but the quick stop is a little bit challenging. That's why I don't do it right now. It might be I need more flight time in the helicopter. But what I want to do, what I can do is a 50 feet hover stationary and settle down to the ground. So 80. So I don't have any markable position on the runway. That's why I have to suggest to take a little bit left and right and take a reference where I can, in 50 feet hover, settle down to the landing point. Huh? This is F for maximum. 25 landings. What? I received something here from Xbox Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's a nice tool. It's like keep a motivation. The virtual pilot doing something and challenging, and you get a honor about, okay, you did something great, and it's nice, really nice. So a beam. What I can use is, yeah, the what's called the arresting cable. The arresting cable. Arresting cable is for the Eurofighter. We have Eurofighter here, or F5 Tiger of 18. To stop if we have an engine failure, correction, engine failure, hydraulic failure, then they can stop here. Så 16 er startet right in turn. I forsøger efter at høre, altså kan en quick stop. Quick stop ist schnelle Geschwindigkeit und dann schnell abbremsen und dann landen. Und ich versuche jetzt den 50 Fuß Schwebeflug. Ich verwende diesen Arresting Cable, also das heißt diese Fangseil. Das heißt, wenn der Eurofighter oder F5 Tiger oder F5 Tiger oder die F18, wenn einer kommt, ein hydraulisches Problem hat, dann kann er sich noch mit dem Fangseil hier, das Fangseil ist hier markiert und ist auch auf beiden Seiten. The arresting cable is markable and is explained in the approach plate, aerodrome approach plate, and you put the hook down and the hook is catch up like the carrier landing. So 50 feet, I want to zoom about 50 feet. So take a look a little down to the reference. I want to have 50 feet and I settle down in 50 feet down to the runway. My approach. That is technical, this practical. Okay, I see here, over there, can be used if you have high buildings around and you have to make sure you land in a really small area. So I'm stopping about 100 feet here. Still down to 50. So 50 feet. Diese Landetechnik wird verwendet, wenn man halt natürlich Umgebung hat, die relativ hoch, Gebäude oder sonst irgendwas dergleichen. So I'm drifting a little bit from my landing spot here. I'm shifting myself a little bit forward. And keep an eye on the landing spot here down. So, and I'm settled down here. So, slowly, not too much. Okay, a little lag here. So, vertical 50 feet, okay, doing another one. Normal approach and then make the quick stop. It feels not bad at all. Maximum 85. 70 knots, 500 feet per minute climbing, reducing collective to maintain the 500 feet climbing. So, noch eine Platzrunde, normalen Anflug. Dann noch eine Platzrunde mit einem steileren, schnellen Anflug. Turning right now here. 400 feet, 100 feet below 500. Jetzt schon eine Rechtskurve in 400 Fuß Höhe über Grund. Nice. It's a different situation. Like normally fly TCS Wolf. Why explain? But now starting Microsoft Flight Simulator flying I mean, I like it. The scenery is, for me, looks familiar. I flew a lot in this area, and really, really nice. I feel comfortable what is this on the right hand side, but I don't want to tell, but if you served in the military, you know what it is. It's always the standard if you... So, a normal approach. So, reducing to 17 already, 17,500 feet per minute. Stand here. Adjust my collective to maintain my descent rate and with my pitched speed. So, beam 45, looking good. Turning a little bit earlier. Reducing to 60 while I'm turning the base. Also 70 Knoten reduzieren, 500 Fuß pro Minute sinken, dann auf 60, Queranflug, Endanflug, Normalanflug. I'm a little higher as before. I'm reducing here earlier, 55, 700 feet per minute maximum. Okay, someone coming with the F-22 Raptor here. 50 knots, watch it. 350. I don't have the Raptor, that's why I see him. That's a different aircraft. He wants to show up his skill, what he can do. And settle down here. So now, next approach coming a quick one. Fast speed in, a little faster as before. Nearly like similar to the quick over. Quick stop, not quick over, quick stop. The Black Hawk guys doing this procedure. But they have a tail wheel and they can do that a little bit different like the... It feels not bad, really, not bad. knots, maintained. Going a little bit higher, 1,000 feet per minute. Don't drop the speed too much. So, jetzt mache ich gerade einen schnellen Anflug mit einem Quickstop, nennt man das. Die Black Hawks, die UH-60 macht das gerne beim Bundesheer. So Mike, take a look how it looks like in the night about the instrument. Night flight here. 8:20 November. What is this aircraft? 8:20 November. Airbus 320 I know. The citation 25 Charlie I know. The Beechcraft 350, I know, 820 November. I don't know what 820 November is. 737, 800, 747, 800. A lot of traffic, a lot of people flying here. So, settle down here. 500 feet per minute, maximum 770 knots. I do the quick stop about 60 knots. So right hand turn. A lot of names down there. Right then about 60 knots. At 50 feet I start my pitching up while I raise up the collective. But you have to be careful. That's really a limit. If you're too heavy, you can break your helicopter in real life. But I must say, I don't really not know the correct procedure. There's no explanation about in the Bell, but in the Black Hawk document. This is explained here. So 60. So 50 feet. Collective coming down to maintain the up here. Lead off while the collective is and nose coming forward. And settle down here. So. That's a simulator like a quick stop. Try that again. Might be good training of your auto rotation. I would not do it, but okay, we can try the auto rotation. Okay, so 1000 feet above. And take a look how it looks like the auto rotation. It's a little bit tricky to the collective with the mouse here. Der schnelle Anflug und Landung bei 50 mit einem höheren Anstellwinkel, um die Geschwindigkeit abzubauen. Mit dem Kollektiv wird die Höhe beibehalten. Das heißt, weder gesunken noch gestiegen. Das heißt, das muss halt relativ schnell und stetig. Und dann halt im richtigen Moment halt die Nase nach vorne, weder vorwärts oder rückwärts oder seitwärts, um jeden stoppen. Jede Bewegung. Und dann sich zu orientieren und dann auf dem Punkt dann die Landung anzusetzen. Ist aber auch eine gute Übung für die Autorotation, das heißt, er simuliert oder wenn man wirklich das Triebwerk. Auto rotation I fly at 55 minimum, 55 knots or 60 knots. Okay, 60 knots is about out of scale. Autorotation, das heißt simuliert, simulated it with throttle, with turbine running in high idle detent. Das simulierte Triebwerkausfall wird mit Gasleistungen sagen hohe Leerlaufdrehzahl. Hohe Leerlaufdrehzahl ist es also, dass das Triebwerk nicht komplett abgedreht wird, sondern in einer hohen Leerlaufdrehzahl, wo keine Energie produziert wird auf den Hauptrotor. So. So, jetzt probieren wir mal. Hoffe. So. Descent rate is very quick. Okay, I don't think I reached the place here. So 50 feet. I start my pushing up and so I called airfield, didn't outside landing here. That was a quick one. Jetzt muss ich den Flugbetriebsleiter anrufen, ich habe eine Auslandung gemacht. So, try it again, a little bit higher altitude. Simulated auto-rotation is really quick. There is no room for something to explain what I do, what I don't do. Just watching and doing. But if you really want to, I can post next time when I do a training. The link about the YouTube link is very nice and handy. This guy explains so nicely every aspect and every part. And it's old, yes, but I must say I'm old as well. I'm not any more younger. And I mean, old pilots, the old might be new, okay, new people, they know a little bit different. But even Charles Lindbergh did the first transatlantic flight. And in Microsoft, we have also this aircraft, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Charles Lindbergh, the Spirit of St. Louis. I like that. I flew an Airbus 2004, I think, with an add-on. Airbus X was coming, the Spirit of St. Louis, and now here. But I must say, I did not fly it. It's a little bit shame. It's a history aircraft. And yeah, it's just, I have to take a look how it looks, the instrument and everything. So, take a look. This guy called Slin. Slin is a Russian company. No, correct, not Russian. Czechoslovakian company. And producing some, similar like the Moran or Piper 2.8. Looks like similar to this aircraft. Then, but have also a Baltic aircraft. So, I'm going a little bit higher here. And a little bit closer. A little forward speed. So it's a little bit tricky. Okay, now move the and rotor down. We don't need a high speed, we need a low speed. Okay, the rotor RPM is barely on the limit here. Okay, I don't think I reach. In the tree line, no way. I'm lucky. In real life you crashed it. That is a good thing. The virtual cannot hurt you. Okay, I tried that again. But let's see, do it better. But I must say, it's going really fast down here. Really fast. Ah, there's another one way, a really small one way. Might be for the glider. No, not for the glider. This one is for the taxiway. This one is the taxiway. The sun going down here. Really nice feeling. I enjoy that. This feel like a little bit in my real life. Is there over there a power line? This one? No, cannot be. It's a little bit high for a power line. Can be a building. But I didn't remember there's a high building. Like they built something. But I don't know, this was a long time I think about 20 years. More than 20, no, 20, yeah, similar 20 years was my last time that I was in Zeltweg. So going up to 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet, or 4,000, maximum 4,000 feet. And do it again. To 1,500 feet. I think 1,500 feet is enough. Going at a forward speed here. And I beam the threshold, come to throttle to idle. Threshold and idle. 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo, I beam other radiation simulated. It looks like a bit better before. $200, 100 minimum, 50. Oh, not so bad, not so bad. So, throttle up. It's a little bit tricky to use the mouse about the collective here. At the throttle. One more time, then I'll stop here. Check it, the fuel. You're looking good. There's a lot of strange name out there. A lot of strange name. Nice. Nacho web. Nacho. Can. Nacho. I think I know why the helicopters settle down to bed. I'm a little heavy. The Christmas time. It takes me a little bit heavy. My wife was cooking so well today. Wow. That was ridiculous what she cooked. Oh, really, really good meal. And by the way, outside everyone, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Particularly for your parents, son, daughter, whatever. And enjoy it. So, focus now on my other rotation here. Okay, I get a little bit extra speed here and throttle down. Same time, right turn. Collective coming down. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Little harder turn here. So I don't think so I made it. The reason is I'm cutting here and do it here. So that was really on the limit. So going, so I got back to my landing spot and have a taxi back. The reason is if I take too long and the rotor RPM is too low, I cannot gain it anymore. That's why it falls down a little bit. You have to do it quicker. If you have that on the axis, then you can act and react a little bit quicker. Warum der Sinkflug so schnell war das zu spät, das heißt das Gas, und die Reaktion über den Rotor, dass der Rotor so weit herunten war, dass er keine Energie mehr produziert hat und dadurch relativ einen starken Sinkflug rübergegangen ist und dadurch eben sehr stark an Höhe verloren hat. Normalerweise macht man das relativ schneller. So I'm going back here. So I'm going here. Settle down on the taxiway. Take a look this way. Looks like this way. Taxi backward. This hangar on my left hand side, there are special hangars. Eurofighter in there. QRF. If someone knows what QRF is, you can Google it. What QRF is. In English, yes, this is an English short operation. Quick reaction force. You have to be take off in a certain time, and if someone comes in as an intruder in our territory, you have to take off very, very quick here. Okay, ATC, give me get cost runway 26 left, we are kilo. Get cost runway 26 left, we are kilo. 3 Oscar kilo. So, taking a look, if not someone inside. I like the scenery. Runway 26 left here. I like it. Nice. I feel a bit when I'm back at Zeltweg. Okay, I hope we get a LOXZ kit. But I don't think so the 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo was a LOXZ kit, but I think it was a nice kit. Some other helicopter was a LOXZ kit, but I didn't remember. I have to take a look if the 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo is a LOXZ kit. Yeah, over the left side, this is the fire brigade. Yeah, this is the fire brigade building over the left. You see that here? That's definitely, yeah. I remember, I was there. We did the training here. And here's some PC-7, PC-6 in the hangar. Maintenance group here. But I think the quick reaction force is not anymore in hangar 2 and 3. They skip it to a different building over there. There's a nice, but I think this is Red Bull over there. I don't know. Yeah, over there's a picture of the Subtraken 35OA Oscar Echo. It's a Delta wing. Over there, this picture here. Okay, overall, I must say, quite nice. It's not bad at all. Need a little bit tweak, a little bit modification, but at all, it's not bad. At the end, I fly with X52 Pro. Might be when I have time, then I try to buy Boomer. Boomer is some collective and stick systems and do some flight, or Komodo, or I don't know what except my wallet, the money what I have from that, and yeah, let's see this one and the next. Overall, is it's flying not bad. I'm doing next time some more testing, some other stuff, but might be some other users outside. They fly the Bell in real life, and they're doing also some tests and to explain why, what, and if, and not, and this, how it works. So, first of all, is I want to do the shutdown procedure. Okay, shutdown procedure is you have to select the stopwatch and high idle detent. High idle detent now, and start the stopwatch. Minimum 2 minutes. So take a look, just cool down. We have about 500 centigrade Celsius now, turbine. And after 2 minutes, then you shut the turbine down. Go to low RPM. For the time now, we can turn off the P2T. It's not necessary anymore. Yeah, we only will leave it. Okay, was this off? Well, okay, this was off. So I'm not 100% sure anymore here. So, let me think. You have to leave the position and looks like what I can do is the gyro, we don't need it anymore. Okay, the GPS is not to pop out stuff here. Would be nice to have it popped out. So it's easier to handle. While I'm waiting here, we can look outside a little bit here. Yeah, you can change, but I'm not sure if it really simulated. Now wait and balance. You have here back a searchlight already. Flute, you have to turn to 0. Enter, and then it's away. So wire cutters, we leave the wire cutters. Side step, we can remove the side step by hitting 0, enter. So what next? Wire cutter, we can turn off the wire cutter. I'll leave it. 0. Skid mirror. Okay, where the skid is? Okay, 2 pounds. Okay, it's only 2 pounds. Plus minus 2 pounds. Okay. No. Pounds. Enter. Okay. I didn't see anything. Skid mirror. Okay, where is the skid mirror? Okay. Skid mirror. Bring back to 2. Enter. It's not. The skid step, about 10 pounds. To bring back the skid. Wire cutter first. Kineflux camera is about 120 pounds. 120 pounds. We can remove it. And spray kit. What is a spray kit? 400 pounds? Ooh, that's just like a heavy one. Ah, okay. Spray kit. This one is a spray kit. 400 pounds, huh? If you count all the liquid inside, then a searchlight. The searchlight is about 30 pounds. 30 pounds searchlight. In the back. 30 pounds. Good. Package. It's 50 pounds. I don't think it's simulated here to see the package. Yeah. No, it's packages inside. So passengers, the same thing. You can put in the passengers 100 pounds. And then you see it. Passenger right, passenger left. Remove the passenger. The pilot. But I move myself. I'm outside. Not good. Engine is running, sir. Get into the plane. Yes, sir. So, I'm sure that. Yeah, 3 Charlie Oscar Kilo, but I have to take a look if this aircraft or this rotorcraft have really a high skid or low skid. But I would love to have a low skid as well. The reason the low skids few aircraft is to remove stuff here. I'm now jumping inside. The camera. I know there's some shortcut. There's a shortcut to do that, but I'm not so familiar with all the stuff here. So we was talking about the more than. So now I can cut off. I'll release, and then throttle to off. So next time I check everything, to ask Bill Bell pilot how works this stuff. But at all, I mean, really, you must say, in a virtual world is everything different, yeah. But we have simulated rotor wing, fixed wing, or whatever you want to fly, whatever you feel comfortable or whatever you enjoy. Use it to fly in a virtual world like military, civilian, whatever is simulated. And at all, first of all, what I'm focused is readable. Readable instrument. I can read it clearly. There's nothing. The HSI looks like an HSI. It is like in real life. RMI, the HSI is this one here. Horizontal Situation Indication ist eine horizontale, das heißt Kompassrose. Schaut aus wie im realen. Also für mich ist mehr die Instrumente. Die Instrumente sollten lesbar sein. Alles andere ist halt dann ein levenscycliske stripwerk oder wird es korrekt oder ist ja Flugmodell. Das Flugmodell ist für mich dann auch wichtig. Das ist, ja. Aber die Lesbarkeit der Instrumente. Instrumentenflugregel fliegen oder Sichtflugregel. Dass ich die Instrumente lesen kann. Important for me is to read, to have a readable instrument for VFR navigation or for IFR navigation. It's nothing, just when I have really, or a fictive HSI, not really looks like an HSI, uh, is, so the rotor, spinning continuously about 900. The anti-collision lights off and start, avionic off. Okay, I got a short freeze, like someone jumped in, and a battery off. So, that was my first flight here, and I enjoyed that really. This flight different like the default Microsoft Flight Simulator MF47. This flight completely different. Control input is also different. Like, is it's fly like a helicopter. It is not really 100%, but this developer cannot do about this. Is Microsoft starting implementing step by step some more features to make it enjoyable and usable in helicopter and simulation world here. And few stuff work, few stuff not working. What is not working is I was read in the on the home page of the COWANSIM. It cannot map it this throttle to an axis. It's not accessible at the moment, but you can do it with the mouse. Microsoft program it in the future to make it for an axis. I mean, literally, it is here, an axis, but is not taking over here. Okay, but at all is not so bad. I can work with it, and we have a helicopter. And one guy is Sergio from the Flight Sim. He was pushing that we get a helicopter. And I must thank you for, as I was in the convention here in the United States with some people, spoke about this stuff, and I must thank you to him. We have it now. And yeah, you can enjoy the virtual simulation. You people might be starting as a youngster in a simulation world and going a real life flight. That's what I did about 40 years ago. Uh, I was starting with 17 years youngster. My private pilot license, 16 years youngster with my private pilot license in a fixed wing, not an rotary wing. Then I started my commercial, my airline transport, but I didn't reach a place in airline. I would go to a company, but this company had financial crash and they sold it to a bigger company, and that's why all training pilot was out. Yeah, what you can expect from a simulation world, you have similar to the real instrument, RDI, altitude, HSI, barometer, speed, and navigation equipment. Then you can work with this, and then it's the same thing in real life. It's like we call screening, scanning, screening. To read and understand what this specified instrument tells you, how you act and react and correct what you want to take level flight hovering, left turn, right turn, and you have to mix it like what it says in the manual here is exactly what you learn in the scan. Control change required, reduce given altitude by weather. Horizon in VFR flight is intended to instrument flight. The pilot took process to sustain. What we have power instrument. Power instrument for the helicopter specifics we have a torque gauge and airspeed indicator. That's for the power instrument. For the pitch instrument, we have an attitude indicator, altimeter, airspeed indicator, vertical speed indicator, and for the bank instrument, you have attitude indicator, RMI, and turn needle and ball. Turn needle and ball is just, in this case, power instrument torque gauges and airspeed indicator. The torque gauges, this one is for power, and the airspeed indicator, this is for power. Okay, I'm adjusting my power for the speed. This case, there's exactly strictly a rule which is the power what to a power instrument and what a pitch instrument. What can you change? Power instrument you can change the airspeed. You can change the airspeed with your pitch as well, but not with the altitude indicator or altimeter airspeed indicator. You need this the cycle like pitch forward and pitch back, left and right. This is fundamental, the basic stuff, and from this you're going on and you're doing some training, vertical takeoff, hovering, maneuvering, everything. What you look about the hover scan, what use pedals out can maintain altitude and heading. Use collective downs can maintain altitude and 5 feet above the ground, 5 feet. Use cycle and down scan to maintain position over the reference point. Scan in for NR engine instrument is your gas producer. And yeah, this is everything. And return for the next flight I do a little specific like flight is like constant heading square. This is what the student pilot do. He's hovering, kidding to the right, flying forwards, kidding to the left, flying backwards, kidding to the right. But I must tell you, flying backwards is a little bit a different story. Don't do it if you're in an environment of your home down or whatever. You don't know what is in your bag. If your tail rotor is damaged, it costs a lot of money. You can hit people, you can hit equipment, you can hit something. Don't do it. If you have someone guide you, marshal or someone airport is qualified to do that, he can guide you by hand signal, move back, turn right, move right, down, hover, whatever, the hand signal. But don't do that alone. Never ever do a backwards flight. Starting position, turning right, counterline, barrel heading square, and then starting position, sideways, turn sideways. This is what I do in F. And take a look more deep in the instrument and this stuff here. And transition to forward flight is you should avoid in skid above ground 40 40 is about 40 is a little bit more than is 60 40 60 20 60 10 is not suitable. You should go out. That's just a profile. But reference to the TH57 NatOps. I don't know if someone have this can read it. Downflow ground below 20 feet, 40 knot, reference point, maximum low takeoff simulated. There's a lot of stuff here. In-ground effect, plus 5 torque, 5% torque, no hover takeoff. It's a different stuff here. So I prepared some documents and doing some specific tests and flight might be, yes, possible to do it. And check if it works. That's, that's what I'm intent. And then, so, I enjoy the flight at all, and I stop here, and might be doing next time with some people a formation flight. Formation flight is nice. I mean, take people involved with flying around. Enjoy the sunset here a little bit here. It's beautiful, like the orange. Okay, the main rotor is spinning. I stopped the main rotor here. And the reason why is this orange. Bell 407. Why I don't see him as I see him as a citation. Oh man. I have to take a look why this issue happened. Bad Maxler. Okay, nice. UFO. Unidentified flying object. We have the new energy found. But it looks a little bit strange. It's here citation hovering above. I would love to see that in a C47, in a Bell 407. But yeah, it would be nice to see it. So I'm gonna check this next time to make sure that I see. But right now, Mike, I can check it if I is there set up channel option traffic real time show traffic nameplates on but AI traffic. Try that on and apply and save and go back and resume. Take a look. Okay, okay, this guy is gone. Oh, I don't see that in the side. I would love to see him in the bell. That will be nice. Looks a little bit ugly in a citation. Okay, take a look. I can change and fix it. Wait one. Let me check if I can. Light model traffic. So, yeah, traffic on traffic ready. Oh, what is this? Customer. Just amount of different aircraft model used and generate randomly. Traffic level. High. Ultra. Ultra. I don't. I hope my graphic card will not break down. He's hovering. Oh, I would love to see him in a bell. No. Okay, I have to try and fix this next time. I don't know. Might be it needed a little bit time. The reason is the server is responding with you, what model you have, and the input from you to the server, and then back from server to you, or from server to his connection, from his connection to server, and from the server to my aircraft, takes a few minutes. Keep off for the generic aircraft. I have to turn off the generic aircraft. Okay, 1 second, I try that. Okay. Channel option. Traffic. Use channels or this one I have to turn off. Keep off the channel. Okay, I do that. He's writing in the chat. I see that. Apply save. Go back and resume. I see him. I'm writing down here. again, and in a citation. Double check again. Okay, channel option. Traffic. So, use schematic model as AR traffic. Might be this one above, not this one. So, this one off. Model AR traffic. Fly and save. That might be. Yeah, here we go. Hold off. Okay, but I see you already here as a. Okay. I see you already as a bell. Okay, then I turn both off. Okay, then let's see how it looks like. So 1 second. Channel option. So, traffic. Traffic. And switch connect model multiplayer. Off. Fly and save. Go back and resume. Okay, both off. Okay, the main rotor is not spinning. Okay. I see him as a bell forward 7. The main rotor is not spinning. That might be Microsoft need a little bit rework. But the main rotor. But now, fantastic. Looks better as before. Not a citation. Yeah, the reason why he's higher than me, he don't have the scenery. You can download the Microsoft Flight MSFS 2000, whatever's called the. There is a scenery for Zeltweg. You can download it there. He have a different altitude. That might he use the default airfield. That's why the altitude is different. I'm lying a little bit, or I'm below the horizon. So I see. Hello, that Max. Well, no, I and Bell or so. Okay, he gave me a link now. Might be multiplayer rotification. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the link. But nice, I see him. I mean, it's better than nothing, yeah? Now you can see comrade in the aircraft or in the helicopter and you're doing a formation flight. That is really nice. But I hear the sound also. The sound here outside. I'll take a look outside a little bit here. I hear the sound from him. Like the rotor. Yeah. Nice. That's a specific sound of the 407. Nice. But I'm not 100% sure if the livery exactly what he choose or is randomly using the livery. That is a little bit here. But I don't know if we have the landing lights is turned it on. Navigation light, I miss it. Might be turn on the anti-collision light is on here. And the navigation light. Navigation light is position light. That's the landing light. At the same time, flying and manipulating the cockpit is not really easy. I have all the struggling problems sometimes. as the helicopter spinning backward, left and right when I'm looking into the cockpit. No at all, very nice. So, I'm happy I see him in the correct. I see here in the back the anti-collision light. Okay, every light up here. Okay, apron light up here. Nice. He must only download might be the scenery from Microsoft MSFS 2000. I didn't remember the name. I think, yeah, Flight Sim is. I think this one is where the Lima Oscar X-Ray Zulu Zeltweg the airfield is. Oh my god. So, next time we can fly around a little bit information. I have the same helicopter, and yeah, I enjoy that here. Jumping in. Yeah, looks nice. Looks fantastic. Looks nice. So, thank you for joining me and for the nice tips about the rotor stuff here, rotor fix. And next time we can try, or you can write me, and we do some formation flights, like from one airfield in the United States, or here is up to you. So, okay, welcome. If someone join, I'm stopped here, and see you next time. So, 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 thank you for watching. If some other people's online. And next time I think, okay, now the lights comes on, the headlight. You can press left, Alt, and Lima, turn it on and turn it off. Okay, it's a good point here to see if the internal light works. Yeah, internal light works, yeah. Nice, nice. Illuminating the overhead. It's illuminating the center. Nice. Okay, in this case, VFR night flight is possible here in this aircraft with the rotor wings. So enjoy that, and see you next time. Keep all green.